Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Luke Ness Monster, and today we're going to be talking about all the amazing reveals that happened at the Hasbro Fan First Wednesday, like I Am Your Father's Day live stream that happened today, and there are a ton. In the live stream, there was Vintage Collection reveals, Black Series reveals, bunch of pipeline figures, and also a potential Star Wars Black Series HasLab. So, guys, stick around for all that. But real quick, before we do get in the video, we are still doing a giveaway on the channel. There's 1 day left to enter. We are giving away this clone Commander Cody, and we are actually picking the winner tomorrow in a video. So if you guys do want to enter in that, make sure you are subscribed and then go check out the video. It will be linked in the description and pinned in the card right now, and it's also just up on my channel. It's called the 2500 subscriber giveaway video. Go check that out on all the ways on how to enter, because there's still 1 day left to try to win that free Commander Cody. This is also a little ways away, but we are also giving away this clone ARC Trooper Echo. So like I said, make sure you are subscribed, because that will be once we hit 5,000 subs. It is a little ways away, like I said, but definitely hyped for that. So make sure you are subbed to the channel. And one more thing before you get into it, there's actually a dude on Instagram. Go follow him. His name is Star Wars Action Figure Lover. He does a bunch of great content, news, polls, all that kind of stuff. Go check him out. He will be linked in the description as well. Does great stuff, and yeah, definitely get a lot of my news from him as well. So go check him out, linked in the description. So anyway, the first thing we're going to look at today is the Archive Wave 5, which was actually revealed at the Fan First Wednesday live stream, is what I'm just going to call it, the Fan First Wednesday. And that was revealed actually at this live stream, and super hyped about this. This is probably the best wave of Archive we've ever had. So first up is A New Hope Leia, and honestly this is the first time this figure is getting photoreal, and it looks incredible. It's a huge improvement from the last one. I'll throw up the last one right now. This is just a huge improvement. Definitely something we've been needing for so long on this figure. We need it on all of the A New Hope figures, but this is just a great start for that, and it just looks incredible. I'm super impressed with the progress that this figure has gotten. Next up, one that is personally my favorite, one I'm definitely going to have to pick up, is Obi-Wan Kenobi from Revenge of the Sith. Now this is a really awesome looking figure. Like I said, I love what they did with the face, the photoreal face update, and unfortunately it is still on that old body, which does kind of suck. The articulation is just kind of poor, and it's a little just disproportionate. It's not the right size all the way around. But honestly, I think that the photoreal is a huge improvement for this. And until we get a brand new version of it, this guy's gonna have to do, and it might be pretty good until then, because he just still looks incredible with that photoreal. And I would have wished they would have updated the articulation, but that's not what Archive really does. And honestly, I'm just happy to be getting this guy, because he does look incredible. Next up, my personal favorite is actually the 501st Clone Trooper from the Entertainment Earth 4-pack. So this guy is just amazing, because of course he's a 501st Army builder, and he's going to be available in a single release rather than getting him in that 4-pack, which you had to spend $100 for 4 other figures with him. So that's just amazing, because we can now army build the 501st so much better. And this guy's actually $100 on the aftermarket, so it's actually really cool to see that he's getting a re-release, because everybody loves the 501st. We just got Anakin from the Clone Wars. We also got Echo and Hawk. So the 501st is just coming together, and I cannot wait to build my 501st army. And then the last Archive release in Wave 5 is actually Darth Revan. Now this is another figure that is pretty expensive on the aftermarket, and he's also very popular as well. So it's really cool to see him getting a re-release, and honestly he just looks really cool. I still need to finish my playthrough of Knights of the Old Republic, but he's still really cool, and I definitely want to pick this guy up as well. And then continuing for Black Series, we also have 8 more Black Series figures from Rogue One that have actually been revealed today as well. 6 of them are just re-releases or re-update photoreal, everything like that, and then 2 of them are brand new. So let's go through the first 6. They are actually the Rogue One crew. I'll start throwing up photos. It's all of them. Jenner, so Cassian Andor, Baze or Blaze, I believe his name is. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. We also have Chert Imwe. The first Bodhi Rook that we've ever gotten, we're actually getting now, which is amazing. Then, of course, we also have K2SO, which he's not an updated photoreal or anything, but he did get some updated paint apps to make him more accurate to the film, and he still looks incredible. Definitely want to get a few of those to go with my Fallen Order display. So definitely hyped about those figures. And honestly, so all of these figures are just incredible with a photoreal face update. Like if you look at them side by side, I actually found a Cassian Andor on sale for like $13, and I passed him up because I just hated how that figure looked. And honestly, the improvement between the two figures is insane. And honestly, I feel like they only did one outfit for these guys, where there's obviously several throughout the entire movie. So I feel like one thing you might do is get one of these figures and just swap the heads with one of the older figures, I guess. But honestly, these heads are just amazing. It just gives a whole new light to the Rogue One line that we didn't have before, and it's just really amazing. And honestly, I think this is just a great time to re-release these figures as well, because we just got the archive wave that had just three of the army builders for the stormtroopers, with the Death Trooper, Scarif Trooper, and the hover tank pilot. So this is just a great time to get all the Rogue One figures mashed in there, because if you missed out on all the Rogue One figures originally, kind of like I did, you can pick up some of these guys, which now look incredible with that photo reel. And it's actually really funny. A good friend of mine, Skywalker Hendricks, he will be linked in the description. Go sub to his channel. We're trying to get him up to 100 subs. He actually DM'd me and said, like, on Macari and eBay, a bunch of people are trying to auction off their Rogue One all their like Rogue One figures, because the new updated versions are so much better, and I just thought that was really funny. So if you guys are looking for some cheap Rogue One figures without the photo reel, go check out eBay and Macari, because you might get some pretty good deals. And so those are actually, all 6 of those are fan channel exclusives. So they'll go up on Entertainment Earth, Dorkside Toys, Big Bad Toy Store, all of those online shops, which is really cool because they're not exclusives to any store, and they should be pretty easy to pick up. Like I know the Rebels wave from 2019, or it might have been 2020. It was a few years ago now. Those are still available on those fan channel sites. So if you guys want these figures, they'll be pretty easy to get. And then the last 2 Rogue One figures are actually 2 people that we haven't gotten before. They're brand new, and they're exclusive to Target. First one is Jalen Urso, and this is one that, again, I have mixed opinions about. I don't really care about the character a whole lot, let alone the figure. I mean, I think he's definitely going to peg warm at Targets, which is fine. I'm alright with that. He only comes with one accessory, and that's the Death Star plans. And for the figure itself, he's kind of underwhelming. It's just kind of like an officer with like a little bit of white on his outfit. Like, he's not a super interesting character in the first place, so I don't know if I'll be picking this guy up, but definitely a perfect figure to give as like a Target exclusive, because he's not a super popular one. So super happy that they did that. And then next up is the X-Wing pilot from Rogue One as well, looking really nice in that blue like jumpsuit from like the blue X-Wing jumpsuit. It's the first time we've ever got one that isn't in orange in the Black Series, and it is looking pretty cool. I know the designers, when they're talking about it, they did mix parts from the original X-Wing pilot and then the Snowspeeder pilot suit, and like it just mashed together super well. So I cannot wait to actually see this guy in hand. I think it's gonna be pretty cool and definitely go good with the Rebels. So all the Black Series figures in this video will go up for pre-order tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So like I said, the 2 Rogue One figures will be on Target. The other like 6 figures will be fan channel exclusive, and then the 4 archive figures will be available anywhere, fan channel sites like Target, Walmart, all those places, Hasbro Pulse, pretty much everywhere. They're going to be a wide release figure. So, but there's actually still several pipeline reveal figures, which is just absolutely amazing. So I cannot wait to go over these as well. So according to the developers, the pipeline like figures will actually like be officially revealed and go for pre-order in like late 2021, early 2022. So we might actually not see these figures until like the end of 2021. But I just can't wait to get these, because these are all amazing. So let's just start it off. So the first one is actually just a like patrol trooper from Rogue One. Just another stormtrooper to get for the Imperial Army. He's going to be great for army building. And yeah, I just cannot wait for him. Next up is Bib Fortuna, which is actually really cool. I know we just saw him in The Mandalorian, we saw him in Bad Batch, and of course he's just amazing from Return of the Jedi, and we're finally going to be getting him, which is really cool because he's going to look great next to Jabba the Hutt, and yeah, definitely needed figure, and I think he's going to go great in like a Jabba's palace. So next up, we actually have some Mando Season 2 figures, finally, which is amazing. So first up, we actually have Mayfeld from his like stormtrooper disguise, and honestly I think this is perfect. I think this is like where we mainly saw Mayfeld's character development, and I think it's a version of him that we want the most, just because it's the version of him that most people actually connected to his character. So yeah, super hyped about that. Definitely one we needed, and I hope we get the Mando version later. And I think like worst case scenario, you can just head swap that one with the Target exclusive Mando build-up pack one, and you have the Mando disguise figure, the Din Djarin disguise figure as well. And then next up is actually Fennec Shand, which is really cool. So I know I've had tons of questions like, when are we going to see this girl, and what is she actually going to be in? Is she going to be in Mandalorian? Is she going to be in Bad Batch? Is she going to be in the Book of Boba Fett packaging? And it's pretty much confirmed now that we're going to get her in Mandalorian, which is pretty cool. I think she's definitely grown as in like popularity as a Star Wars character recently, and I just can't wait to get a figure of her because she's going to be pretty cool. And then the last two pipeline reveal figures are probably two of my favorite. First up is Nomad Boba Fett, or that's basically the one from the Mandalorian without the armor, and I'm super hyped about this guy. I love Boba Fett, he's my favorite character, and it's going to be super cool to get him in the Black Series. So I know some people might be upset like, oh, it's not the one with the armor, the one that's actually pretty cool. And I think that we will get that one eventually, but I think that Hasbro's probably waiting to release that with the Book of Boba Fett, probably, and with that line. So that one probably won't be for a little bit, but don't worry, I think it is going to be coming eventually. But this one is here to hold us off, and it's going to be pretty cool. And if you just can't wait, you got to get that Mando Season 2 Boba Fett armor. There's actually Cobb Vanth, which is not Boba Fett, but he does wear Boba Fett's armor, and he's going to be pretty cool. So definitely going to have to add this one to the collection as well. Get like an entire just line of Boba Fett's on my wall. It's going to be great. So yeah, super hyped about all these guys, and I just cannot wait for the future of the Black Series. I'm super hyped. We also have some vintage collection reveals as well, but first we're going to talk about the Black Series HasLab. They announced a Black Series HasLab. We don't know what it is, but they announced they will be doing one later in 2021, which is just really cool. We don't know what it is yet, but we do know that it won't be a spaceship. It's those will just be too big. So it is going to be either a playset or a large animal, and I can't wait for that. I think it's going to be really cool. I have several guesses. I do want to make a separate video later today talking about like all the things that this could be. But I'll throw out a few ideas. Carbon freezing chamber, Rancor, Jabba's palace, stuff like that. That'll be pretty cool to get. And my main guess would be for Jabba's palace, and that's because 2023 is the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, and we're also going to see Jabba's palace in the Book of Boba Fett as well. So it's going to be pretty relevant in media. So I think a great time to release a HasLab would be right now for Jabba's palace. And of course we're getting Bib Fortuna as well, so So then last up in the video, we do actually have two vintage collection reveals. Not as much as many people would have wanted, but it is what it is, and I do hope we get more vintage collection reveals in the future. I know the last previous two live streams have been pretty heavy with vintage collection, so this is a little bit of a break from that, but honestly, either way, these are some pretty cool reveals. So first up is the Hoth Rebel Trooper. So this is a re-release of an old figure, but it does have that nice photoreal update. So it's gonna be really cool to add to a Hoth display, and I know a lot of people were asking for this, so it's gonna be pretty cool. And then the other figure is gonna go great with the Razor Crest, and it's the Mythrol, which is just really cool. I know we are getting HasLab Razor Crest, so this guy's gonna go great with him, and plus he's just a really cool character as well. I know he's definitely one of the comedy reliefs from Mandalorian, so it's gonna be pretty cool to see how he is in the future of the Mandalorian. I don't know if he's gonna show back up in season 3 or not, but I'm pretty hyped. Yeah, definitely excited for that. Anyway, guys, it is going to do it for the video. That's all the news we have for today. So if you guys did enjoy, hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. We are doing a giveaway. 1 day left to enter if you do want to enter in that. And also go sub to Skywalker Hendrix on YouTube. Linked in the description. And follow Star Wars Action Figure Lover on Instagram. Also linked in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next video.